Good afternoon, welcome to Tudor Talk Extra Time, where it's finished here at Marsh Lane. Oxford City 1, Hemel Town 2. It was a great victory, an early goal scored by debutant Daniel Phillips, and I caught up with Sammy Moore to find out what his thoughts were after the game. Okay, and joined by Sammy after that 2-1 victory over Oxford City. You must be delighted with that performance.
Yeah, absolutely delighted. It's a tough place to come, especially in the heat, and on the 3G it was even hotter on the 3G. So, delighted with the result. The performance. We can get better. I thought first half, we dominated it. We won every second ball. And put balls in good areas, and Dan got a great goal. We had that momentum what took us into the break. And we never really got started second half. Disappointing. The stuff I said at half time. I wanted us to be, a bit more compact, better out of possession, first and second balls. We didn't do that well enough, and he scored a great set piece, and he's put it top corner. But really, they haven't really hurt us with, trying to. I think Bess has made one save second half. He's probably made one save all game. Again, we've been pretty much solid. Defensively, but I just want us to be a little bit more braver in possession, and go and dominate, the ball. I always knew they would come out second half and react the way they did. And listen, they're a good side. They keep the ball, and especially in this heat, if you don't keep it yourself, it's tough. So I'm absolutely delighted with the 3 points. But performance-wise, we can get better. But I just said in there, we're picking points up, and we haven't really clicked yet.
Yeah, look at some of the changes that you made in that second half. I think tactically you got that spot on with some of the changes you made. You made an early change by bringing Jack on and moving Manish into midfield. What was you thinking behind that?
Yeah, I just thought we needed a bit more legs in midfield. We brought Cape on at right back and put Manish in there, and he gave us that legs and that energy. It's a hot day, and we needed the difference we've had today is we've had a bench that can come on and change a game. The last 2 or 3 games with the injuries, we haven't had a bench to call upon, and Ricardo's come on and done the business. I said to him, go and win me the game, and he's done that. He was a threat. He could have scored 2 or 3. When Isaac come on, could have scored, but we just had a little bit more legs. We had a little bit more energy, and we looked stronger, going into them last minutes. And as I said in there, it was a team to start but squad to finish today. So absolutely delighted with the changes we made that they've paid off. And it's a great 3 points.
I think one of the things that I've noticed certainly in that second half was the defensive shape and how well the defence dealt with balls into the box. I think we've spoken before that's been an area in which we've conceded, and I think they were really resolute in there and bodies on the line in that, certainly in the last 10 minutes. You must be pleased with how they played.
Yeah, definitely. I wanted to today to have a little bit more desire in both boxes, and especially set pieces against. I want us to attack it, be more braver, and I thought the set pieces today we defended them outstandingly. So I'm also delighted with Dan making his debut. 18 years old, absolutely ran the show today. I thought he was outstanding, with and without the ball, and I'm delighted that he got his goal. But it's nice that we got one injury back. Hopefully we should have a few more come back in the next 2 or 3 games. But once we get everyone back, there's competition for places, and we can really start to to kick on. But absolutely delighted with the win. 4 wins out of 6 is good going when you got the injuries we've got. And we had that desire out of possession today. It was a good all round team performance. Performance wise, we can get better. We know that, but it's the result what matters.
So August bank holiday means a double header, and we won't get time to chat before the Billericay game. But how do you see that one pan out? Obviously, they're a very good side, big budget, but it must be it's a good advantage being at home in front of our own fans.
Yeah, I think the last home game, we didn't do ourselves justice. We had a good crowd, so it's important that we come on Monday, we give them a performance they can go away with. It's going to be tough. They spent the most money in the league. They got a striker that was at League One this season, and he's tough. But they've got good players. They've got a squad probably of around probably 24. They can change players. That's the advantage they've got. They're going to be tough. you know. But you know, like I said to our players, it's a great game to test ourselves. You know, it takes the pressure off. You know, getting a result here today. You know, we can really go and enjoy it and test ourselves against a good side. So looking forward to the challenge. You know, they've recruited well. They've got some good players. You know, but so have we. So we owe the supporters a performance, and you know, hopefully Monday we can you know, rest a few bodies in there. You know, and like I said to them, they got to look after themselves away from the building, and come Monday and give me another performance if they can.
Essam and I talked about there, it was a great defensive performance, and I caught up with centre back and captain Connor Essam to find out what his thoughts were after the game. I'm joined at full time by captain Connor Essam. Connor, great performance there, second half, certainly bodies on the line.
Yeah, it was tough, obviously a hot day as well. I don't think it's any secret that the squad's a bit thin at the moment, so we had to work hard. Wasn't quite our best again, but 3 points is the most important thing, so no injuries I don't think. It's nice to get Rick back, and hopefully as the bodies start getting on the pitch a bit more, then we'll start pushing up this league again.
Yeah, one of the things I spoke to Sammy about at the end there was, see, in recent weeks we have conceded from set pieces or crosses into the box. I felt the team, especially the back four and Bess, dealt with those quite well today. You know, he was commanding the area, you guys are putting your bodies on the line. Is that something you've spoken about in training over the week?
Yeah, it's something, obviously we look at the goals we concede, and it's something we've looked at and something we've been working on during the week. So firstly we've got to stop the crosses, and then we've got to defend better in the boxes. So yeah, it is something we've been working on. It's slightly better today, but it's a step in the right direction, but it's something we need to keep working on and make sure we're spot on with.
Yeah, obviously as an experienced player, seeing Daniel Phillips come into the side today, only 18 years old, I felt, you know, he had a really good game. Obviously scored the goal. As a captain, is that your kind of role to ease new players, and especially the age that he is?
Yeah, that's obviously part of my role to help him in, but he looked at ease out there, and I thought he was the best player on the pitch, especially first half. I think he was excellent. He sort of gets around the pitch, and he's a good sort of defensive midfielder to have, and I think that's something we've been missing. So yeah, he done really well, and I don't think you'd have ever thought he was 18 years old. So yeah, great performance.
Yeah, well done for the win today.
Thank you.
That's all for Tudor Talk Extra Time. Join us again on Monday when we host Billericay at home. But for now, goodbye.